Okay, so hello and welcome everybody. My name is Leech. This is Leechy TV. And who's up for us? We were going to be starting right on off on a brand new world of Palworld. Yes, we'll be starting our adventure on Gotta Catch 'em All, but they won't be Pokemon. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this. And of course, I would have to make a real quick alteration to make sure that the game is going to be showing up. There we go. See, just a brief moment. Now we'll all be fixed. Right as right. Yeah. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and confirm. And I don't really know what I feel about playing with myself as a redhead with such a figure. So we're going to go ahead and alter that. Face is definitely going to have to change. Kind of. We'll see. Eye type. That'll work. Green. That's good. We'll shift that over to grayish. That works, I suppose. We'll dumb that down though with the make it a little darker because I feel like that part of the gray is pretty good, right? Yeah. All right, hair. I don't have much up there these days. Used to have that wondrous wisp of mohawk, kind of. No. Okay, that's a little closer. Okay, and on we go to start our journey. See if this is going to be an adventure worth having, and let's see if we can make it memorable. Dude. Legit. That's about how I wake up in the morning. Sometimes there's even small creatures staring over me, depending upon if the wife and the kiddo's up. This morning it was like that. Evening. Same difference. When you work third shift, it's hard to kind of keep track of what day and time of day it is. Okay. Oh, fast travels. Get a lay of our land here. I don't know, but if all of this area is travelable, that's pretty cool. I played this, but it's been very short and very brief and not a lot, so. Oh, I got wood. Yeah, that probably sounded worse than intended. Okay, so I know we gotta grab wood, stone. A pal spear is always nice. Now, I wouldn't mind immediately getting like a lamb ball and maybe like a chicken. Finding a place to settle down. And then from there, real quick, I'm going to move my chat over. That way, I can see everybody as they come in. We can make our life nice and pretty. That way. That way, we can interact as you come in. Yeah, something like that. Move that over here. And we'll go ahead and I'm going to double check the stream health, and it's currently healthy. We are doing well with our life. Okay. Back to game. Still adjusting to the whole idea of streaming, but we'll get there. All right. I know I don't want to mess with him. Not yet, at least. Although, level 17, be a lot of fun. Oh, wow. Already? That is a big land ball. Ourselves an egg. Ourselves a stone. You tell him, buddy. I would not mind capturing you. I feel like I need more weaponry than I currently have. I might be wrong about that. Not 100% certain, but... Okay. Land balls. I do want a land ball. Because not only will they help you out when you first start a base, but they'll help out with, like, giving wool, which you can make fabric out of, which will help you make armor. So... I know those are all very important things to have. I'm just going to keep grabbing things as I come through here. I think I'll go ahead and set my sights on this very first land ball over here. That's right. Take that and that. See, after that, we're going to become friends. Got me a land ball. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're going to go ahead. We got some points. Ooh. So we definitely want to increase our work speed a little bit. And then we want to put the rest into weight, I think, initially. One more into health, maybe. Yeah. Oh, feels about right. So, I think my next step is I should probably go ahead and craft one of those benches so I can make some sort of weapons. Now, I'm going to lose some materials on the initial craft. I feel like having a shiny... very shiny land ball would make a lot more sense for me. The more tools I can craft up, easier my life will be. So let's go ahead and see what we can craft up first, what we can unlock with technology. All right, so we definitely want to make a PAL box, PAL spears. Campfire, chest, repair, and wooden structures. Bow would be good. Arrows, bed to sleep, PAL beds, cloth, that. Right off the rip, I like all those things because, yeah. I don't really know that most of these other things are really necessary. The PALs are pretty good with their automation of switching over to fighting. So that's all my points spent, but I'll be able to build that bench. So if I remember correctly, is it B? Yeah. So I'll go ahead and build up a workbench real quick. That way we can get started on having some weapons, some tools. Yeah, I'm putting that 1 point into crafting speed is certainly going to help out a lot. A whole lot. That's right. Now, also want to be able to gather. So I'm going to want a pickaxe as well as a regular axe, but I'm going to need more stone for it. That's no problem. Go ahead and we'll make this. And now I guess that's good. I know right where that's at, so that's fine. It's really important. So let's see how big and bad this guy is. Well, that's reassuring. This is very reassuring. Whoa. I was not expecting that in the first few minutes of gameplay. The good news is I know right where my stuff is. It's right here in the beginning. So I can run right down, grab my stuff, get started back on them. Or regroup and be smarter. Probably the wiser decision, but... we're going to go ahead and increase our vitality a little bit more. A few more moments would have gotten the absolute grab on him, I think. I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot in life. Okay. Grab some stone while we're at it. Where'd the biggin go? Did he despawn? That's an absolute shame. I think it did. I think it despawned. Well, I won't cry, but certainly not excited about that. See what we got down below real quick. Maybe he went down here. No, I think he legit despawned. Oh. Go ahead, we'll craft up the stone axe because we're gonna need it. We have to have it. Now I should have thrown out my own land ball. But yeah, it's what it is now. Hindsight's 2020. Who is this? Oh, okay. That's kind of okay-ish to know, I suppose. Hey, get back here, buddy. Nope. No, sir. You will not attack or escape me. We will be besties. I think there's another thing over here, if I'm not mistaken. No, I am mistaken. I am totally mistaken. Um, wondering if I go ahead and grab some wood that's up there. Should be able to make some bows and arrows. Having bows and arrows early on would certainly help out. I think too, because if I'm not mistaken, I think there's like these EV things, like little firefox creatures that spawn in a little bit further down the lane. And that would probably be a really big help. I need to get some more stone. Don't worry, buddy. I ain't after you right now. Later I will be. This should help speed this up a little bit. Maybe. I'm going to switch over to game only for just a few moments, y'all. Let that stam regen. I have got to adjust that screen. There we go. So that makes a lot more sense. Okay, there we go. We'll go ahead, come on back with the face cam as well. Yeah, I was right. I see a firefox thingy down there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to enhance our weight. I like getting weight up as much as possible because it's going to just make our lives ever so easier when we're transporting all kinds of things for an initial buildup when we find a spot we want to settle down and call home. Definitely going to need to get some food up. Plus, eventually, I'm going to want to make some berry plantations. And we're going to definitely want to make up, in addition to the berry plantations, feeding trough, a place to put a bed. So our first initial homestead is probably going to be very simple. Start production there, because once we're done making, it's not a big deal, but having enough arrows is going to help. The sooner we can capture some more pals, a good pal for fighting with, a couple to help out with key items, cooking, watering, planning. It's just going to make all the world of difference. So we can actually get into fully experiencing and immersing ourselves, doing some dungeons, just having the time of our life. Dude, these things are really... it's like a 6'2", dude. I feel weird saying this, but these things are like super cute. Okay. I'm not going to make 270 some arrows. I'm probably going to make like 100. If the bow actually lasts to shoot off 100 arrows in a survival game, I'd be super amazed. We'll see. Really kind of need a chickpea or I don't know, whatever you are, a KFC. Don't run KFC, I'm almost done making arrows. Wait, I can actually probably just, yeah. That's right. Man, I can just craft and capture. I like this. This is easy mode. This is what you need in life. What else we got wandering around? I don't know if that's just a wind rustling. I swear it sounds like something. Yeah. Another chicken and one of those cat creatures. I already got a cat creature though. I don't think I necessarily need another one this soon. What do y'all think? Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, I know it'll help bonus up the experience, like when you catch up to 10 of each. But I'm more concerned right now with just kind of getting a little base of operations established. And there's one more creature I want to capture between here and where I'm going. Kind of torn about where I want to build at. There's a little place around the corner I know of that it's like central to the first tower. Plus you get the joys of being near a couple of major captures once I level up to that point. Which I don't think will take long the way this seems to be going. We'll certainly see ya. Ooh, dude, that is a close. I will never have a 6-pack. Until now. Something I never thought was possible. Alright, I'm just going to cancel out that. And then... B... Isn't there like a... Yeah, C to disassemble. There we go. Gotta get some stone and some palladium fragments up. I remember that. Because I need that for a couple different builds. If I remember, isn't it like jump and C and you could do like this move where you skid across? Yeah. Oh, Alpha Sphere. Never turn down a free Pal Sphere. And see, make sure I have it open spot. I don't. So if I tame another creature, will they just go into my inventory? Oh, we'll find out shortly, I suppose. Who are you, buddy? Okay, when you faint, you'll drop some of the items you are carrying, but a pillar of light will mark the spot where you can find them. Okay, thank you for the heads up. I learned that early on by attacking a shiny I probably shouldn't have had. While underprepared, so yeah. Thanks, pal. Usually you talk to people, though, they'll give you stuffs. I remember that much. Palladium fragments, cool. Okay, so if I keep heading up this way, I think on the other side of this is a good place to build like kind of a starter base. because it kind of puts me central to everything in the newer area. Places me not far from metal, which is kind of cool. So, PAL box. I don't want it into the water. I don't want it outwards. Get that built up. Now we want to build wood. I'm not going to go big. I'm just going to go super small, simple. A wall there. Okay, yeah. So right click will allow me to just build in just a way that will. Can I build the bed is the real question. I can. That means I should be able to sleep through the night and not die right away from freezing. Cool. Oh, roof. I are extraordinarily smart. There we go. Made it through our first day. We got 3 tames-ish, I think. And we got some PAL spears to pick up to make up for the couple we spent. Which is always good. So I think first things first, I want to go ahead, grab as much of this stuff as I can. We're going to go ahead and put our buddy here. All right. Build a wooden chest. That's easy. Maybe it is. So I feel like having the chest all along one side, nice and easy, makes much more sense. That way we can build up a few of those for some storage. And if I remember correctly, the PALs, as you're building things up, will also kind of do their thing, making stuff available and transporting them over there to the chest. So the quicker and easier we can automate this, better our life will be. So go ahead, clear out a couple of these trees. That way, that and some stone should get us most of the way to most of the things we want to build early on. Right? Yeah. Okay. What level is that? So I feel like that is everything I want in life right now. All right, we're going to go ahead, put a few things away. Lower our weight. Also, don't really want to just be randomly dropping things, you know? That's an 11, level 11 Tombat. Buddy, you're going to help me get this Tombat. Am I actually going to capture this? Almost. It'd be so cool if I could capture him. It's getting closer and closer. Because if I remember correctly, he does a couple things really well. I just seen it like one of those little fox creatures. Yes, I need you. Well, buddy, you somehow long distance killed my creature. I want it, which is fine because the Gumos will help out as well. Buddy, I need him for planting. Guess technically I can go for you as well. That's right. Now I need something for water and I need fire. And I captured him. That is awesome. Is anything else after me? I don't think so. Got some more levels. I'm gonna start dumping a lot into weight again, moving forward. But getting the HP up because we're being pretty aggressive to start makes a lot of sense. Okay, quick slide in. Got a Cremus. And that is what I want, is level 6 Fox Sparks at that. Sorry, buddy. Really don't want to do this to you. Good. So now I've got every basic thing that I should want, or at least for early on. Now it's just a matter of going through, collecting a few items, doing a little bit of building. We definitely want a feed box right about Chia. That way we keep our pals nice and happy. Now we want a campfire on the other side. Because, you know, campfire. All right. Now we want, with no ifs, ands, or buts, I'm going to go ahead and be nice and make a bed or two. That should do the trick for now. Starting out. While he's making that, I'm going to go ahead and remake the primitive workbench I had. And we also want to make a repair bench. Once I'm done making these, then I'll worry about the rest. We need some footage. And again, for anybody who's joining us tonight, my name is Leech. This is Leechy TV, and this is a fresh, brand new start on Palworld. I am not exactly what I would consider a pro player of any sorts. I probably know very few of the tips and tricks. I know some of the functions of what the characters do. But beyond that, I am pretty novice. So, yeah, having a shield I think will make a lot of sense. If it doesn't, then there's probably a bigger problem at hand. But we'll see. Fire that. We need more of these. Look at him over there, just making all those beds while I'm doing this. This is so perfect. Now I should be able to level up the base and add a couple more of our pals to it. Plus we'll be able to put a few levels into things as well. Which will, buddy, you're literally standing on fire. Don't stand on fire. Oh my God. They're cute, but they are not very smart. Not very smart at all. All right. So I should go ahead and see if I can level this up yet or not. Press V. Base upgrade. Base upgrade. Base upgrade. Berry plantation and deploy a pal to work the base. Okay. So right off the rip, we know Tombat helps out with seeding, harvesting, building, I think that's, or grabbing supplies, materials. Gumos is really just focused on that. This one will help out with watering as well as seeding. So I feel like going ahead, put Fox Sparks down to help out, because eventually we'll be making metal as well. So that's just going to help us out. Yeah, that'll work. So, berry plantation. I want to build 2 of these. Solely for the purpose of berry plantations will help a lot. In both fostering the opportunity to have footage, automate it, and the better pals we capture for these purposes, the easier this life will become with these pals. As you join in, please feel free to stop by, say hello. I promise I don't bite. Now, if you were shopping in at my other project, Litterbox, they bite a little bit, but mostly it's just polite nibbles. You know, for about an hour into this, I feel pretty confident and happy with where we're making it to so far. Like, there's a little grindiness to it, like, because you have to do these actions, obtain the materials, but it's not like ultra grindy, which is kind of nice for a change. I feel like as long as I kind of come through and grab some materials periodically when I wander by them, it'll probably make this process a lot easier and less problematic for me. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Switch over to game only for a few moments. All right. That should help out. Put us in the clear with some mats. You know what? I'm going to hold on to so many berries because they're going to be making berries over there, and that's going to make life better. What else can I make? What else was needed for this? Base upgrade. Build POW gear workbench and the statue of power. I think I can build both of those, but we'll just double check. Technology. I'm pretty certain I unlocked that early on. I did. Definitely want Fox Sparks thing because that'll allow me to build him up. Tropical tundra. Don't know that I necessarily want any of that stuff, but like in terms of start, because I'll start making this other stuff pretty quickly. I did unlock the Palgear workbench, so that's cool. So I can start doing the pelt armor, or I can hold off and unlock the metal, which I think the metal will be, for our purposes, a little bit better, maybe. Make a spear, antique dresser, spear workbench. Never know. Might need a human. Three-shot. I don't think we need a three-shot bow. All right, so the POW workbench and statue of power. POW gear workbench. I need cloth. B. Statue of Power, I got more than enough for that. So I'm just going to build like a central area to work from for like basic items. I think that makes sense, right? For a little starter place. That way we got plenty of place or locations to set stuff. But don't stand in the fire. All right, now I need to make the PAL gear workbench. Probably helpful if I start facing these the right directions. No promises, but, you know, makes sense, I think. I kind of want that. All right, I should be able to upgrade here in a few moments, but first things first, let's oh, well, did not tame him. But oh, I tried. Okay, so we got that stuff done. Upgrade the PAL box. Then I think we'll do some adventuring and setting forth. B. Base upgrade. Crusher stone pit logging site. Crusher. Easy peasy. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to also kind of build this stuff out like this and kind of zone things. I don't know if that necessarily makes sense immediately, but hopefully it'll help. Grab a drink. Don't realize all this talking, man. Super thirsty work. So, anybody out there have any special plans this weekend? I know, I think one of my goals for the weekend is going to be, very simply put, I really want to get the car cleaned up, so I'm thinking about keeping our current functioning car and taking it out to get cleaned, then harassing the kiddo for a little while. Then after that, I don't know what I'll do. Catch a little nap, hopefully get some more gaming in tonight, work some content up for my other project with Mrs. and Friends. So we also need a stone pit. And I think there's a charcoal thing too that I could put in. And now we have a stone pit. So we got the crusher, the logging site, and the stone pit. be hot spring and furnace. I think we should be able to build the furnace. Yeah, a little bit of wood. Kind of torn. If I want to stay up, I think I'm just going to go ahead and let my character sleep. Maybe in the next day or so, we'll function on or focus on getting other things in order. Real quick, I'm going to switch to a talking head mode. That way we can just sit here and chat for a moment. I do want to add a little something to our chat as people come in. If I'm able to. All right. I think that should work. Yes, maybe. Cool. That will work fine, I think. And bam. Okay. It is a sunny, shiny new day. We need to get more wood up. I'm not going to use the logging site myself because, let's be honest, I'm going to get more wood quicker by doing it this way. But I do really quickly want to, before I consider anything else, really look at getting that furnace made so we can get into a metal era. Having metal, God, would be so nice. So quickly upgrading from a bow to a crossbow. I don't even have to say. Okay. We're going to get some stone. Let's definitely know that we're going to need stone. We're going to need all the PAL liquids or PAL fluids or whatever. Need to make some more beds. So we got some work ahead of us, but it will help us get some more PALs, which will be awesome. Okay, 2 more levels in. Weapons damaged, so I gotta take this back. Build that up, repair this stuff. And we should be in pretty okay-ish shape, I think. Maybe. See if my boxy sparks will just immediately start repairing that or not, or making those or not. Looks like he is, so that's pretty cool. Get that built up. And then we should be able to start on making some metal items. There's metal right down there and up top as well. So that'll help us get to the point of being able to make not only the metal we'll want, we'll get the metal tools, crossbows. That'll definitely propel us to another stage in life. Go ahead, get these berries harvested, and we should be in good shape. And I think the next step is I'd like to adventure forth, maybe get another point or two unlocked, and consider doing a dungeon today if anybody would like to see. So Gumos is coming because all he does is seed. Which is going to make our life much, 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 much nicer. So now, should be able to go ahead, drop this in here, drop those in there. Well, if nothing else, power fluids. I do want one of them though, because they're going to help out when we get the cooler box, preserving some meats and stuff. If I remember correctly. So anytime something like that comes through, we want it. We need to make a couple more beds and then get our buddy out because he's going to help us out with maintaining that stone. Sorry, Caperty, but nope. That should do the trick with him. Please, Caperty. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. All day long, that's a good thing. All right. Should have some food done here. I do. And we're going to go ahead and just have him start cooking up some more for us. Now, increase our weight. Having weight into like the thousands is nice. At least I feel like. And then pumping up HP and stam. That way we can do some gliding. When we build that one gun, the grappling gun, it'll help out with that. This does so much to make life more bearable, navigating quicker. Keep hacking away till we get plenty of ore. all joking aside, I really want all Velor. The sooner we're on that metal game, oh, so much better our life will be. Tompat came in handy earlier. Now, just gotta figure out the next items on my list. I definitely want some of those frogs, because not only do they water, but they help out around your base. So I feel like that would be really beneficial until I can get some of the higher level pals. Seeing some level ups, that's good to see. That helps speed up the progress there. Weapon is of course damaged, but I just beat the living crap out of like 2 major nodes. I'm gonna make a few more beds. Now, see what we need for the hot springs. We need to kill one more water type. Which I feel like... Of course, there wouldn't be any here. I went back the way from whence I came. That should put me in the place where I can do that real quick. So all I need left is to build that hot spring. Real quick though, I also wouldn't mind building that ranch out, because I already know that ranch is fairly helpful. As soon as I'm done with this, head out and get some more whatchamacallit, and I'd like to go ahead and grab up one more location for the moment where I can kind of teleport back and forth, speed up some traveling. There we go. That should help out with my tired state. Yeah, look at the little things up to work. Okay. That be done. While I'm doing my next part of a journey, I can start at least getting some stuff crafted up there. And I could drop in some more pals. So this one will help out with getting some quintessentials. This one will help with water and freezing. Um, he's a much better harvester. It's kind of pretty. You're going to hang out with me for now, buddy. That way I can get some resources farmed up, harvest it, and have some poor little creatures to keep my base safe. Yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and add that level in. For once, I'm going to go ahead and pick some stamina. Wheat, mill, monitoring stand, definitely. The mega shield would be good. Can be used to store more items. Pals with transporting suitability can carry items to it. I don't know that I necessarily need the metal one. I don't know that I necessarily need to spend my points on that either, though. So, you know, there's that. Doing all the not so smart things for today. Really? No, sir. Get back here, little monk. You're mine. I needed you. It's not to be hateful or mean, but buddy, you were needed. Got a couple decent pals, so already, right? Or at least ones that serve the purpose of sorts. Sorry, buddy, but you are literally just to help me level my base. Now, let's see if he... Nope. No such luck. I will smack you in the head with a bat, buddy. Thank you. No, sir. Oh, I have no errors. That's awesome. That's going to make this next challenge a little bit more challenging. Nope. Nope, nope. All right, so sometimes there's some frogs that'll spawn over there, but I'm also going to go ahead, head over this way, because I think there's another spot over here. Question mark? Where I can use for fast traveling. And anything I can remove just a little bit of movement and running with will always come in handy. Yeah, that worked well. So what I should do, let's go ahead and get the stuff up. And make some more arrows when I get back. Or let my pals make more arrows. I love how that works. Hey, you can never get better than not have to do all the making, farming yourself. Just never going to happen. Always going to be great. Okay. Now we'll do a little bit of farming up of this stuff. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and switch to game only. And once we're done with this, I'll put the camera back up. And we should be good to head back to base. And not only can we head back to base, sleep for the night, for another night, then we can come back tomorrow, try to get a frog. I'll go ahead and spin that point. And we're going to put it in none other than weight. Buddy, you ain't got to run. I'm not after you. This is going to pay off so much because having a good range of pals until you can get exactly the ones that you want, it's just awesome. It's going to simplify so many ways how we can achieve the end goals. I think there's another crafting table that I have to make. First things first, we're going to go ahead and craft this up. Just having this crafted up, I'll craft I think there's another tier of this that I'll craft on the other side. That way I can keep the rest of the space for beds. But we can go ahead and get another POW out to help work. Oh, that's what he's doing. He's going after the real stone. All right. F. That gives me another POW to put in. Well, which I kind of like the idea of keeping Elk Rider out for now. I think I'm just going to throw the chicken out. and I can head to bed. Yeah. Okay, so everybody's getting hard at it again. I need to go ahead and double check, see what technologies I have opened back up to me. We have the next level of that, which is pretty cool. We have a pin gullet launcher, and I kind of want it. But I feel like making that saddle would be better to have a means of actually running around. All right. So I feel like there's like a higher level bench that I haven't made yet. High quality workbench. We need nails. That'll help. And I think that makes 2 nails per. So that should certainly, I would think, bring us to a good spot. Because we should be able to make that bench, and then we'll also be able to make our metal tools here shortly, which then I can go harvest some more metal up, and it should increase the amount it yields. But I should also be able to craft the crossbow. Crossbow. That's what I'm really interested in. Okay. Get my food on. Yeah. Now I don't really need to be running around with all that. So that'll be what that is. Craft up these nails. That way I can make that bench. While I'm doing that, I can watch around and see what these other things are doing. Making sure that they remain hard at it. I think around the corner somewhere there's like another base where I can actually manage to get wheat seeds. So that will promote, once we get wheat up, carrots or wheat, tomatoes, and I feel like there's something else. We'll be able to start making salads. And salads are like the prime food. Because it'll keep the pals like pretty sufficiently happy. Now real quick. Still need more ingots, go figure. But we got another 14 there, so we don't. Okay, so high quality workbench coming up. Insufficient. What do you mean? I had more than 14 in total there. I have 20. I have everything that's needed there. They're being silly. Yeah, that'll definitely help out a lot. I am going to go ahead and make my parachute. That way I can start gliding around when I'm jumping. All right, buddy, if you're not going to do any tasks, I get it. So we need more ingots, and I can craft the saddle for him. I'm going to have to switch him out for somebody who will do some work. So there. Sorry, pal. Okay, so drop that off. Then we need more nails. I'll go ahead and craft those up. In fact, I'll lend a hand. That way, get these nails up quicker. I know the sooner we get those nails up, the sooner I can get that crossbow. I really want that crossbow. And we're now entering that stage where a lot of things are going to need nails. Which is equal parts frightening and rewarding. Because that means we'll be getting better gear as well. So, I guess it's an even kill payoff. So I do need to go ahead and make some more wooden chests. Bam. Now I should be able to, and return, make, I already made that. I gotta see what else is needed. Craft this up. Once we get this, need to start production on some more arrows. That should help. Because that'll get one of the pals started on that eventually. And from there, we'll see how far we can go. It takes forever to craft certain things, though. Mildly killing me inside. We are on to the next phase in life. Why did my character immediately T-pose? Okay, so we need more metal ingots and wood. That's to be expected. We'll go ahead and go over here, grab up some of that stone. The old boy so kindly hacked up. And grab up all the stuff that they got. Because that's going to make it so much nicer. Here, next level or so, I'll be able to start cracking out the armor that I want. So go ahead, put this stuff away. Much better. That in there as well. Now I should be able to go ahead, go grab my wood. And then afterwards I can craft up whatever else is needed for metal tools. We'll be into the next stage of life, get my arrows up. Should by then jump up one more level, I think. And we'll look at doing a dungeon possibly. Or maybe we'll just do some exploring until I see if we can get some people in that would be interested in seeing a dungeon. We'll see how we roll with this. That was a lot. All right, switch to non-camera mode for a second. That way, there we go. And the horrible mug is back. Try to help out with getting these material levels up much higher. That way, as we're bulking out everything, we can quickly and efficiently just build. Which is what I'm all about right now. Still got the metal up top we can farm out. I think with that and all that stone I carried earlier should be sufficient. I would certainly hope. So this I'm just going to discard. I don't need it. Make some of these arrows up. Let's see what level we got next. What things we can build. And we'll see what's for our next level. Because I also know we're going to want to get bone up. I don't remember what drops the bones. Is it the pigs, maybe? There's like thunder pigs or thunder thighs or whatever they're called. Ooh, back itch. I know one of those. So now, this should help me out with building up just enough arrows, do a few more tames, do some exploring. before I do a dungeon, I'll stop back by, prepare everything, make sure enough mats are cooking of everything. Yeah, I definitely want the metal pickaxe, and I want the metal axe. But then we should be in really excellent shape. Ooh, no axe. It's amazing how quickly this builds up. Okay, so now I can drop the axe in there. That in there. I don't have to worry about repairing those any further. I'll go ahead and enhance stats. And I'll go with some more weight. Technologies. Mega glider. Stone structures will come in handy. Coolers will come in handy. Because there's certain locations I know we want those things for. Tab. Discard. Discard. All good. You're all doing excellent jobs. Thank you all. Thank you, each and every one of you, for your services rendered. Build a medieval medicine workbench. What is required for that? So I'll go ahead and build that. Okay. So that'll be another pal I can put into circulation. I gotta see how many. I've got 8 of 8 pals, 8 of 8 beds. So I do need to build another bed or two. That's 4 more beds going into circulation. So that should be fine. Base upgrade, cooler box, spear workbench, expedition station. Need ingots, of course. Cooler box. I can already build the expedition station though, so that's one more thing I don't have to worry about later. So I feel like that is definitely the way to go with that. And hello, everybody. For anybody just joining, welcome. I'm Leech. This is Leechy TV. Today we are jamming out to some Fresh Start Palworld. And I think I found me a flyer. I want to get to the air. It's going to help me so much with getting nearby resources. That should do it. That does it. Good deal. It's so nice to be getting to this point already. Once I farm up a few more mats, stone, metal, or not really so much as stone, metal, see about making, in fact, really what I should be doing real quick, technologies. I want that saddle for that bird. Because it'll make a lot more sense for me to get a bird than to ride a moving mount that's ground based. Or at least this stage. So yeah, we already have 100 ore, which is pretty cool. Ooh, I gotta move a little bit there. 100 ore, it's nothing to scoff at. Really want to kill these because I think they drop leather. Sorry, buddy, but it's just a simple matter of what it be. I want your leather. The sooner I get that leather, the sooner I can be on a bird's back. Okay. So, that's not so bad. And I can quickly make it back to base from here. Okay, so I'll drop that down there. All right, this one will help. He will chop wood. And he can help plant and gather. Seems like they both do the same thing. So for now, they both work. Both absolutely meet the needs of what I want. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. And we should be in good shape, I think. Now, drop off some more metal, mats. I think I'd rather have those items like that there. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. There's 70 some there. Now, I need more cloth. So sooner I help this one out with this, sooner I can make some cloth. Which means we should have plenty of arrows once again. We'll be back up with it with metal. Ooh. So let's see. Real quick, I'm going to switch over to talking head mode for just a few moments. That way I can check the health of the stream. Because it's saying my health is perfect. But then it's saying like my bit rate's too high. I don't understand. Like a high bit rate is a wonderful thing, right? Okay, so if anybody happens to see any issues, please let me know, but I don't know that I see where the problem lies there. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. We'll switch over to this again. We'll go ahead and finish crafting these up. While we're crafting those up, I'm going to switch to game only mode for a moment. So we can check in and see what our pals are doing without my ugly mug in the way. And look at them all hard at work, doing what they need to do. Simply loving life. You gotta appreciate it. Okay, so go ahead and put this other level in. Then we'll make some cloth. Because I know a few things are going to need cloth. But what I want to make more than anything is that saddle for the bird. That is going to make everything so much more obtainable. Poor Falk. He looks so angry and upset. Look at that mug. It's all furrowed and angry. Go ahead, cook some more roast eichthrider or eichthirdeer or whatever it's called. Of course, I would have a message. Let's see what today's work messages would be. Oh. family wanting me to run them around and about. Okay. Guess the answer is yes. Don't want to in some ways, but what you want to do and what you should do is two different things sometimes. So let's see here. Okay, got that stuffs. What is you? Hoovercrux? Buddy, I am sorry about this, but I'm gonna shoot you right in the face, and then I'm gonna throw a ball at you. I don't know what they do, but I know I want one. Also know I need another Fox Sparks. Because when I start cooking, and other things, having more fire types early on until I get higher levels is going to help. Okay. Drop that off, that, and that. Get rid of that. And guess what? We should be able to make our Nightwing saddle. It's going to be so wonderful. Oh, and I'm getting some help with making that, it looks like. That's going to be wonderful. Oh, our little penguin helping. Can't complain there. I gotta drop some more of these off into my bin. I'm probably gonna keep one of the Fox Sparks out because I feel like the Fox Sparks makes a lot of sense for me to keep one in inventory. I might be stupid or crazy with that. I don't know. Am I? Possibly. Your guess is as good as mine. Come on, come on. I feel like it takes forever for some of the stuff to craft. So horrible. I want to go do stuffs. Get some shinies. Be a magpie. Oh, that's going to help. Now, I'm going to go ahead and enhance stats. 2 more levels, and I can start focusing more on health and on the other. I'm going to go ahead and clear this out. see what else is needed for the next upgrade, and we'll do some exploring again. I'd like to gain access to... Oh my god. What does he do? He does seeds. So he might be helpful in the future for gardening and stuffs. Right? Yeah. Okay. And I need to apparently eat. Because I'm sitting there stomach grumbling. Actually, real quick, what's needed for my next upgrade? Spear workbench in the cooler box. What was needed for the cooler box? Not a thing. We got everything needed for it. Cool. So, well, that's doing that thing. We'll figure out where that spear one is. Need more nails. Of course we do. I think down here I craft quicker. If I'm not mistaken. I do. Okay. So up next, we'll build that other bench, get our next upgrade for the base. And then I can take to the skies. Okay, got the nails, gotta put them away. Bam, bam. Now I should be able to build that spear workbench. Which will, in return, I should be able to make the mega spears now, I think. So we'll be able to even tame a couple of larger, better things easier. Yeah, we can. And the crafting is not a bad speed either for this at my current level. Oh yeah, they're doing really well with foodage. So we'll go ahead, bam. It's the wrong one though, bam. And we can put this in there. Yeah, we can even start grilling up some eggs if we want to. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to find ourselves another spot or two where we can kind of map to. That'll make it a little bit nicer for one, getting where we want to be. Two, It'll allow us the opportunity to kind of... I really want a Vixie. So I think they give you like arrows and stuffs. All right, Vixie. I don't mean to be mean, but it's gonna need you to chill. Get in the ball. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. You are wonderful. Don't lie. I'll be your bestie friend ever. All right, some more XP for exploration. And all we have left to do is grab this waypoint. Fast travel point. Whatever you want to call it. Ooh, vendor. Chest. I already know I don't have any Dogecoin. Dogecoin. I don't know what they call it here. But I don't have it. So I'm not going to bother with him. But dude, seriously. You look like a creeper. Big old creeper. Electrical type, I don't mind if I do. That's right. Get in that ball. All mine. All mine. All mine. That's right. That's a lot of metal to turn down. I can't bring myself to do it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and hit this up. And then I'm gonna travel a little bit further over. And try to grab up a couple more locations for fast travel. And to check out some of the biomes. The map feels like it's different from the last time I played it. Like, I feel like things are closer, but there's more things. I think they've added like a biome or two though. So that would make a lot of sense. Poor stamina. So bad. I didn't realize there was this much metal over here. I almost feel like it'd be worthwhile to build a base up here. What is that? The what? Dude, this is like legit metal. I'm about to never want for metal again over here. Wow. All the stuffs. At least now when I need to do a repair, I won't want to cry. Got my stamina rebuild. There we go. Okay. feel like doing halfway decent, at least for the sake of that. Double check the stream health. Looks like we're doing well, according to this. This is saying weapons damage, so that'll kick me up to 1,000 and wait. I'll let this get up to like 900, and then I'll go fast travel back to base, put this in. And that way we can always set up a lot more metal for cooking. And real quick, we'll check that. All right. Now we can actually get started with this stuff like that. See what we got goings over here. Bam. And bam. That, I believe, should be good. Okay. Drop that metal off. Allow my character an evening siesta. Leather. Those. I think the rest can go in. Yep, the other one. Wow, they're over there meowing and quacking at me. All right, now we can go ahead and get that metal level up a little bit better than we have had it at. Say a little bit, but quite a bit. Repair all, yes. Now I can go ahead and fast travel back to where I was at. And that was over here, I think. Yes. And away we go. Another falk. I don't want one of them. Be attacking me. A rush for be attacking me. Just kind of need them. The fact that they give metal, or no, the bone. And the meat's not bad either, I don't think. Alright. Put that out. And we can go ahead and head on up and get another Pokeball or Pal Sphere, as they call them. Speaking of, I've got a Pal Sphere. It even lights up different tones. There used to be an area over here somewhere What is making that weird sound? I am literally hearing something. I have no clue what I'm hearing. Oh, Grimace. Special shiny Grimace. Do I want a special shiny Grimace? I don't think like anybody in the right mind would want a special shiny Grimace, right? Oh, I guess I didn't want that special shiny Grimace. Mistakes were made. That was just goofy of me. At least now I know what those sounds are. So where is my next spot? I feel like there was like a little town through here somewhere too. I'll double back to that bridge in that area in a second. So I'm pretty certain there's a thing over there. If I can get that town, that would, I think they sell wheat there, if I remember correctly. I won't swear to it, but I think. What is buzzing in my ear? What are these creatures? What are they doing? First I had the glimmering sound. Okay, cool. Some more arrows and some Dogecoin. Okay. Another spot here to drop a thing or two off at, or be able to fast travel. What kind of bird is making that sound in this game? Dude, it sounds like a cackling old lady. Yes. We're going to the dungeon. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That's right, buddy. All your friends' stuffs are mines. And soon you about to be mines. Did I just win that? That easy. All right, so this has been pretty successful so far. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So now, yeah, he went back to my base. That's fine though. I can live with that. Now, I don't remember where I came from. So if I basically turn around, that takes me back towards my base. If I head south, or if I just go straight, that'll take me across the waterway. So straight it is. See what kind of trouble we can get into for a little bit longer. Ooh, Crimus, don't want you. We'll go ahead and go for this again. Another key, that's always kind of cool. Another unused skill point. We're going to go ahead and apply that towards stamina because being able to move some, I don't want to pump up a lot in stamina. I prefer life and building speed. At this point, a little bit more in weight. I think that's another vantage point for our waypoint. Are those two fighting? Is this my opportunity that I should be seizing to maybe consider capturing one of them if they're going to be fighting like that? They are totally fighting. I am not going to lie, this is pretty awesome. Yeah, screw you, buddy. Only 6%. You ain't about nothing. Oh. Sorry, buddy, but you just look like you need to die. Ooh, got some bounty tokens. I have no idea where those bounties are. And hello and welcome. My name is Leech. This is Leechy TV. I'm certain you could already tell that. And this is just starting out journey in Palworld. So if you're enjoying it, please feel free to hit that like button. Otherwise, thank you for joining, and feel free to say hi. No necessity though. You don't have to. But all interactions are welcome. I think I see the meteorite. Just said a meteorite was in progress. I don't think that's the meteorite, though. I think that's a town. Or camp. I could be mistaken. Go check it out, but... yeah, that's a little camp. Definitely not the site of a meteorite. Where'd that meteorite come down at? Okay, I see it on my map. According to this, it came over there. I don't want to go all the way over there, though. I'm all the way over here now. Got a little while longer. In this, and some exploration would be much nicer. And of course, we're going to have to check out our spoils for having captured a boss. Well, maybe not necessarily a boss. I guess he was a boss. That oversized penguin pirate thing. Soul. Only a small one, but it'll help. Do not attack me. Okay, we're gonna hit you with a wind cutter, buddy, and then a power bomb. No offense, but you deserve that. You're gonna double deserve that. You too. See what you were doing with those pals and peanut butter. I didn't just say that like that. There we go. Oh, so for the efforts of it all, I feel like we made it pretty okay-ishly. Hawk, buddy, you go by the name of Hawk. You're being kind of rude right now, sir. A messenger of love. Really? Do I want to know? We'll go ahead and get some of these green things. That way we can start using them as levels get too high for us. To help better increase our ability to capture. Plus, gave us the opportunity to get out of that horrible music, which I feel is kind of nice. All right, so that way is back towards our base. So we'll go this way for a few moments. I feel like there should be probably another thing through here somewhere-ish. And that should give us an opportunity to get where we want to be. To fast travel back to the base. Put some things away. What's that over there? I think it's one of those explore notes or notes of some sort. So I think that's just additional XP. Yeah. Another diary note. And this is not showing as if there's any of those whatchamacallits through here. Which is kind of amazing in and of itself. Kind of surprised. Well, I'll go ahead and cut through here. I don't think there's any major beasties or monsters through here. I could be wrong. Sorry, Pingullet, but that's not going to go how you want it to go. I need the fluids and the organs. Well, I don't really need them, but I'm going to take them. As long as I gather here and there. Same thing with like the fire and the electrical. Although once I get a flame bell, that won't matter. If I remember correctly, the flame bell like drops some of them things that I'll be wanting for the flame organs. So it's really going to be electrical that will later on become difficult, I think. All right. Put some coins back in. More bones. Trying to see if there's anything else over here that's in that one that I need to put in there, but I don't think there was. Um, Next one down, we'll go ahead and put that, and I think these can go into here. That can go in there. This goes in here. So does that. And that. And I think that's about all. Everything's just about put away. Already 68 into making of that. Go ahead, taking a nap. So we can start it fresh and clean on the next day. And as I stretch as well, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and I think call it just about there. So anybody who's joining us today, I would like to say again, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, even if it's for a few moments or just to say, hi, how are you today? It goes a long way to help out. So again, thanks for joining in. Thanks for checking out the stream. If at any time that you'd like to stop and chat, I would like to create like some intermission moments where we can actually just chat, answer questions, interact, catch up. Because at the end of the day, it's kind of why we game, is to escape, get to know other people sometimes, and just have some fun. So with that said, thanks for joining, and I'll see y'all later. I hope you all have a good weekend.